1-3, the police are requesting an ambulance to detail man screaming for one. Inside the Irish Social Club at number 19 Park Street, West Rock Street.
Oof, that was a mad dash to get everything set up. Sorry I'm starting a little bit late. It wasn't traffic tonight, I was just playing a game of Azul, and I lost track of time. But I am here now, and I am I am so excited to start Control tonight. I played through Alan Wake's American Nightmare. Oh yeah, Twitch chat moment indeed. What do you do about Twitch chat? Twitch chat has just been an unending source of spam since I started doing it. We do not have Bollocks yet. I need to do that, T-Rem. Thank you for reminding me. One of the jobs for this evening. Hey, Naughty Jug. Hey, T-Rem. Hey, Nook. Hey, Baghdad Bill. Thank you for being here at the start of the stream. Yeah, I've played through Alan Wake's... yeah, you agreed today. It picks a random color. I've played through Alan Wake's American Nightmare up until the end of the third loop. So I've done the diner. I've done the... done everything. It was a lot easier on that last playthrough, I have to say, because the NPCs had done everything for me, and we managed to save the girl in the first bit for the first time, which was nice. But I just want to get the end of this so that we've done it, so that we can then move on to Control without being like, oh, we haven't actually finished the thing. Hey, Delete Reversed, how's it going? How you doing? Let me just see if I can get this set up. So I need to click on this, and then I need to click on this. We've got another new follower. Hey, hey, son of a bitch, 122, it's a cool name. If I click on this and click on this, we should be seeing Alan Wake. Yeah, we can see Alan Wake, awesome. I'm gonna move chat back over to the side. You'll be fine here once we get into the games. And we're gonna kill the synthwave. Fourth loop, please don't let there be a fourth loop. If there's a fourth loop, we're not going on. We're just playing. All right, I'm not going to start with any GeoGuessr or anything with this stream. We're going to do Alan Wake, American Nightmare as the opener, and then we'll get into Control. So just as a reminder, Alan Wake's been stuck in the dark place for 2 years, and Mr. Scratch has been taunting him the entire time. And this is us trying to finally do something about Mr. Scratch. Mr. Scratch is, of course, Alan Wake's weird alter ego who's here to just kind of destroy the world. Also, everyone thinks Alan's dead because he's been missing for 2 years.
Into place.
But I've made it all the way to the end. I just went through... Oh, I think I've got a puppy coming to visit me. We'll just let her get settled. Yeah, you can hear her tip-tapping on the floor. We'll let her get in before we do this. All right. So we've got the manuscript. We've got the full manuscript. So first of all, it was late at night. So we need to set the time over here to some... There you go. 2:36 a.m. The summer was almost over is the calendar over here. I think it's the next one. There we go, August. Then we've got... There was a film noir poster visible. So it's obviously not Tom the Poet. It's... A Gift of Thorns. Then we've got Spotlight illuminated the red fire extinguisher. And this should hopefully give us the ending cutscene. And finally, Alice's film was in the projector. Now, where do I find that? I guess it's over here. So that's right. Alice did a film about Alan because she thinks he's dead. Check manuscript. Pick up the film reel. All right. And then we need to put this in the projector. And that's the last thing we need to do. Cool. All right. The Mr. Scratch was getting more and more desperate as we went through this. Maybe a little bit from the other side. Yeah, here we go. Place film reel. Oh, it just goes on like that, is it? Okay. Hopefully this is not another one. Of course, Baghdad Bill. No problem at all. This is the kind of the end of the second game, but that's fine. Alan Wake is basically a stand-in for Stephen King if he had a gun. That's basically all you need to remember.
Come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this?
That's an interesting shot.
No! No! You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for.
That's his reasoning.
It's my turn now! It's my life! It's my
You know, they really went out for the live-action cutscenes, considering the game... Like, not many games really do live-action cutscenes anymore, and when this came out, they never did them either. Oh, that was a nice transition.
Alan?
Wait, do we have a live-action Alice?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
Oh my god, what an ending. Zerina, you know. I like that T-Ram. Oh, look away, it's X-rated. There's no way she would kiss him after 2 years of him being missing. This is just an Alan Wake fantasy. He literally wrote this at the end.
A man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time, and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
Oh my goodness. That's quite an interesting ending. It's such an Alan Wake ending. Like, it's exactly the ending that he would write. It's it's so cheesy. Yeah, they had that game after this, the time travel. Yeah, they did. And did it have live action TV episodes between levels? Okay. But I don't think it worked very well. I never played that game. Okay, let's end this before I get demonetized. There was also an Old Gods of Asgard music section in this that played in the last loop. All right, let me quit the game, and I will set up Control. Give me a couple seconds. And yeah, I'm excited for Control. So we've got the ending, right? We know how Alan Wake's American Nightmare ends. Sorry for I'm just moving my keyboard around. Library, and then Control. All right, and then I need to change. Oh no, it's gone on to hang on. It moved on to the wrong monitor, which we don't want that to happen. We need to play on monitor 1, not monitor 2. It is indeed time for Control. We will be taking direct control. All right, change my screen capture. Control isn't seen as a source yet. Let me just reload the screen capture settings. It's still not being seen as a screen capture. Oh, this could be a problem. Hang on a second. I might need to just do some finagling. All right, if I do this, I might need to set it to be windowed. I've got to control myself, indeed. Okay, let's try this one more time. If I do this and then click straight into here, still doesn't see it. Hang on, if I minimize this and do this, you'll see my desktop background for a second. Nope, that's my Steam library. I don't want you to see that. There's Control, but we're going to change it. So I'm going to change it to... If I change it to borderless, I should now be able to change this to only capture Control. There we go. You're about to take that joke. I've got to control myself. Yeah. Okay, Control. So Control is the next game from Remedy, and I don't think they advertised it at the start, but it is set in the same universe as Alan Wake, or at least events transpire that make it look like it very much is in the same universe as Alan Wake, which was why I want to play through it again, especially because there's an Alan Wake focused DLC that I have picked up for the game that's going to make it extra. You don't know what her name is? Well, we'll find out. Also, if you've seen Severance, peep how similar our protagonist is in looks to one of the main characters in Severance. Anyway, let's start Control. Here we go. There's also an option to turn... Is there? Oh, but does that mean that I won't get... Does that mean I won't get the Old Gods of Asgard? Because honestly, I don't make any money off these streams anyway, and I would rather have the full experience. So we're gonna leave the monetized music on, and they'll just get demonetized. Who cares? It's not like I'm making anything. It's not like I'm not doing this for the money. We'll start a new game. I've turned subtitles on as well.
Warning. This is gonna be weirder than
She
usual.
said fair warning at the start there, just cut out for some reason.
Can't be helped.
Jesse is a big character's name.
You called me. So here I am. I know I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Sorry for the pauses. That's me unmuting my mic.
The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous
Yeah, she's escaping the
person.
room.
Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out, and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
All right, here we are at the Federal
Hello?
Bureau of Control.
Anyone here?
And we are Jesse. I think it is Fadden. What's the name of the family in Severance? It's something very similar. So we're in the building here. Hopefully the bitrate is okay for the movement. There's quite fast movement in this game. A couple of things I want to show you before we start. If we look across the road here, if you can read that sign, it says danger high voltage 1.21 gigawatts, which is amazing. A nice little Back to the Future reference. And there's just some folks out here. I feel like they really stretched for that Shawshank Redemption reference. They really did, didn't they? Some of the things here, that weird symbol, if we look at it, we get the iris back. Just if we look at it. Very confusing. And then we also got the United States of America, Federal Bureau of Control, Invenio Investigatio Imperium. So I think it's invention and investigation overall, something like that. I've got all the settings pumped up as well. We might as well make use of the new computer. But yeah, this is Jessie. She's our protagonist. And we've arrived at the Bureau. But there's nobody here. So there's actually some really good rock textures in this game, if you would believe that. Security check. Remove outerwear, empty pockets. Place contents in the bins. When directed by security staff, proceed through metal detector. And we do have collectibles in this game. That didn't open the collectible though. Does that do it? Now what opens this opens the collectibles menu, okay. So we just got some correspondence. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. No unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks or ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigations to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your superior immediately. For anyone who hasn't played this game, you should already be getting a little bit of an SCP vibe. Because there's definitely a bit of that going on here too. Internal lockdown in effect, building lockdown in effect, multiple containment breaches detected, multiple building shifts detected, head of research override, HRA protocol activated. That doesn't sound good. Let's see what we've got. I have played this game, but it's been a long time since I have. Alright. These are different pictures. Oh no, they're the same pictures. We've just got an extra person here. We've got the head of research, Dr. Casper Darling. Someone's briefcase here. And a magazine. Game a magazine. Game about secret agents. That sounds like a fun game. We have our Bureau at work. Someone doing some sweeping. And then, of course, we have the director, Zachariah Trench. And we've got a door here. And we can go down this way. Let's check out this door first. Into the bathroom. Anything in here that's interesting? Doesn't look like it. No mirrors. Okay. Just so I've played the game not long ago. Ah!
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them and they were hiding in plain sight.
I think she looks a lot like the girl from Severance. I don't know if it's... they cast that character to be very similar on purpose or not, but there's definitely similarity. You have to go into the menu and watch a bunch of videos and audio of the stories. Yeah, this is what we consider the game's narrative. So much of the story is through random documents and audio logs, which means you have to sit there and listen to read. That is a big problem. But we'll do it together. We'll make it interesting. Is to get the full story. And there's a really interesting story in here. I don't know if you've noticed, but all of the technology in here is pretty dated. We're mostly looking at stuff from the 80s. So we got a new collectible. We got another bit of thing. Security order. Attention all redacted. Redacted, a shark in his redacted, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Good luck. So that's a very helpful document. And then we've got some stuff on this here. We can't really read it. Let's keep moving forward, I guess. Right, this is where we came from. We're going to go this way. Hello. As you all should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting on them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you need to get written position from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 7.52 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. After your last tired Retro stream, I've bought the game. Let's see how long I'll take it to remotely understand what the heck I'm doing. Good luck with that. There's a good guide hidden in our Discord. If you post about it, I'll link you to it. I assume whatever they contain can do things to modern tech, so use old tech. Well, we'll find out about that. TI is complication personified. It is. That's even half of it. It's worse. That's a really creepy picture. I was going to check this room before we talk to this person. I think this guy's singing in Swedish.
Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, then you are relevant. There be work for the
Hey Anna, how's it going?
Take them behind the sauna, you malat.
Thanks for
I've
joining the
done
stream.
enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird.
New mission.
Auntie the janitor is a friendly face in my
Welcome
book.
to the oldest
Better
house.
than somebody with no face at all.
He just replied to her inner monologue.
Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I think she even sounds like the actress from Severance. I'm not joking. I know this game came out before Severance, but that's where my head is. Oh, so we're back in the lobby. But now there's an elevator that definitely wasn't there before. His picture was here before. Oh well. Shouldn't be a problem.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
And here's... I think this is a live action. This is a live action cutscene. Or made from parts of live action. The art style for this game is gorgeous. I'm just letting it talk for itself at the moment. We'll have plenty of times to chat as we go on. How's the stream handling this video? Control. That's a really nice transition with the doors opening on the center of the control. Really like that.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oldest house. Discovered August 4th, 1964. That's the building we're in. That's the main entrance we went to. They discovered this building in the 60s. So they didn't build it, they discovered it. Director's office, 665. And there's an alarm going off. Let's just pop in here. Again, same warning message, lockdown in effect. Oh, I think that was just a bug. I don't think I was supposed to do that. There's pictures of the director everywhere. Reminder, drafting any public-facing material. While pending any notifications of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Words, phrases to use. In the service of his or her country. Regret, proud or pride will be remembered. Words and phrases to avoid. Alaska, scissors, blood bleed, loss, apologies, or sorry. Just more concerning things, more than anything. Clearance level 1. We do not have clearance level 1. We can't open this door. More pictures of the director. I don't think there's anything in these rooms, but I'm just quickly checking them. There's some stuff in here. Central Executive, that's locked. And then the main room, which I think is the director's office. Pneumatic tubes for communication. Oh, so thanks for confirming the stream looks good. Thank you. We've got some more correspondence here. There will be a lot of correspondence in this game. Trench, do not disturb. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all of my appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I can't trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Alright, Trench sounds like he's a little bit paranoid. Oh. That sounded like a gunshot.
Shit.
It was a gunshot.
Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Very nifty looking gun. Nothing else going on in here.
Something's outside.
Oh.
Was coming here a mistake?
Oh, that's spooky. Yeah, there is something at the door. Whatever paranormal entity made this place is a great eye for interior design, don't they just? It's brutalist and industrial, and I really like it. Oh.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
You must choose to be the chosen one.
Where am I?
Is anyone confused yet? This is a weird game. Follow the board's instructions to complete the astral plane challenge. So basically, we have to beat the gun. If we beat the gun, we become the director. Interestingly, having the subtitles on is actually telling us more than you normally get. There's a person. Can melee. This is the power I just obtained.
The same gun.
Control of the gun house. The gun has no barrel. But now we have the gun.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
The gun recharges rather than reloads. While you don't fire it. And these guys drop blue stuff, but I don't think I can do anything with the blue stuff yet. Alan Wake has a lot more auto aim than Jesse does. It's weirdly quiet with no music. Oh, I wasn't close enough to use melee. The gun's actually really does require a lot of accuracy. Better not to aim by the looks of it. Enemy drop health elements. That's what the blue stuff is. It's health. Alan Wake was a pro shooter. You're right, Adam. It was a pro shooter. We wield the gun, and you. Congratulations, director. And that's Trench, the old director.
This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word.
At least she's as freaked out as we are.
And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Alright, let's proceed
Things
further
are
to the bureau.
down outside. Is it safe to go?
Is there anything here to grab? What's on his shelf? That's a picture of me. Because I'm the director now. To meeting various people. Also, if the scientist who talk, that made me jump.
You can't let this happen. 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 You can't let this happen.
I forgot about all this. This is awesome.
Let this happen. You can't let this happen.
She's less freaked out than she should be, you're right.
You can't let this happen.
She's definitely used to AWEs, Alter World
You
events.
stopped it.
But not with the Bureau.
You. Oh, thank you. That was.
She's talking,
horror.
saying something different than what we're hearing. She's talking to that. Hiss guards. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quick to take advantage of this fact. Hiss guards used standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, but the armored guards carried pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranatural abilities, with the exception that certain Hiss guards are protected by a shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged Hiss corruption? Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat. These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on their use of weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report, and there's also a photograph of the director. We've also got the service weapon case file. Service weapon OOP1-KE. Acquisition date, 8th of the 4th, 1964. This object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows power utilitarians to redact it. This object may only be bound to individuals seeking the role of, we can guess it's director of bureau. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by probably the board, though their criteria is unknown. Background. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms throughout history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Varanustra, all weapons that something that are of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, blah blah blah. We've also got some multimedia. We've got that video and objects of power that we saw before. It's hard to tell what is and isn't live action the cutscene, and that's pretty cool. It is incredibly cool. Alright. We didn't take any damage there, which is pretty good, but we did get some loot. We got some undefined reading. And I think we're now a high enough level to open this door. Nope, we are still not. So where do we go next? Executive Affairs and Central Executive. This wasn't here before, but now it is.
Hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Hotline. So that's the dead man. Okay.
There's a dude just around the corner coming up on me. He's got a rifle. I love the effects in this game. Is someone on my right? No. Don't worry, combat will get much more interesting very soon. This isn't just a weird cover shooter. There's a lot more to it than that. We're gonna get power natural. I am playing with a controller because the game was originally, I think, designed for controller use. Executive meeting minutes. Rising costs of IWE response, update on mold eradication efforts, upcoming annual salary review, new supply of coffee filters to be found and vetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. Yeah, all of the pictures of the director have been replaced with us, which is just bizarre, because we only just became the director. Definitely a game where you're rewarded for checking side areas as well. Those plants look really weird in the middle of the room. These ones here. Are they actually weird flowers? Yeah, they are. Release particles. Mesa, Lydian, Sebastian today. Can be taken for reuse.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
So building shifts are a problem. And yeah, director can't open a door. It's pretty typical of bureaucracy, isn't it? I can go through that door there. I don't think I can go through any of the doors over here. There's a shelter here. Shelter model M72 shelter. Max occupancy 6 peoples. And look, there's a bullet damage from my shots. This game has very cool damage effects for your bullets. Oh dear, the shelter has not worked. AWE investigations. Marshall. We checked out the suspect AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything, just like the house fire before this. And the malfunctioning closed down before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake AWEs from the real thing. Or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we're on route to Sherman Ranch, next on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenum. This is a loot box. It just has loot in it. We got some house memory. These are all crafting materials we can use later. Central Executive. I love that.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place.
Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy.
So she's talking to something, and that's what that flash on the screen is?
Contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
It sounds like it's what's protecting us from the hiss. There's just a radio. Oh, game just hitched for a second. I'm just looking for stuff before I move on. Urban legends. Oops. Oh yeah, we got some of these. Research and records. Urban legends. Urban legends are believed to be affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characters of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as a modern equivalent of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted informed by our own redacted and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted, our bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain paranatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore. AWs that only occur on something. A pair of scissors that consume something through 2 punctures on the something. That's right. That's a vampire scissors, which are a real thing. These details, given the minds of so many, have been given the strength of belief. Urban legends are not stories for children. They are paranatural realities waiting to happen. And we've got another file here. There's a lot of files in this game. We'll try and get through them quickly. Visitor evaluations. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964, which is when they found the building, as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them some questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York or just visiting? How'd you find the place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If the response is within the acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then something immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. I really love the, as you get into the game and you learn more about the Bureau, I just love the way it feels. And yeah, Tyrion, you're right, we don't need the director in the broom closet. Oh, inverted pyramid. This is an important room if I remember right. Do I jump over the... Yeah, I jump over the wall here. Time for combat. Ranger second class Pulaski. And I'm out of ammo. What's your damage, Pulaski? This is their director. He has a lot of armor. We're going to sprint over here. Damn it. Had to finish him off with a melee attack. I'm going to
Cleanse control point. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
You can hear the hiss. Just hissing around us. I think we can...
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Slightly armored gunman. Did you feel like you can breathe now? Yeah, the debris and destruction effects are so cool.
Shit. You did it. We did it.
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us? With the Bureau? Are you still sane?
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director.
And she already knows that we're the director. Hey, Craig. You haven't missed very much. We just started the game. It's weird. I love it. It's gonna get weirder. They're all wearing a weird device.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
That's fair. I would say it's a lot.
Trench is dead.
She is very plastic, isn't she?
Shot.
Jesse's pretty
found his
not too
body.
bad.
And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
The service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
Great
It's hard to
framing.
make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
It's kind of true.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first.
Here we go. Here's the fetch
If
quest.
you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Yeah, you're right.
Emily Pope.
Jesse's like a whole different level. I think the janitor as
know her.
well is actually
I like her
on the
already.
same level as her.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Hey, Doctor. Welcome to the stream.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Me?
And you stole the first.
We did it before. Push the hiss out.
Cleanse the hiss corrupted agent. I think she's going to explode. I don't think that worked. Oh dear, she just faded away.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed
Oops, wrong button.
deep.
Hiss agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen as the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons, preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. And no, that is not ideal. And she looks very dead.
Rips them apart.
Where's Pope? There she is, she's up there.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I think you should call me Director Faden.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident.
From
in
a
my
small town
hometown,
ordinary.
17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the
Oh,
rest
so
yet.
much bereavement payout. There's so many dead
I've
agents.
seen mentions of an altered world event case dealing with ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board.
That's pure severance. That
Talk to you more clearly.
the
than
hotline
that.
is pure severance.
Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Oh dear.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what
Hey,
they told
Dortonius,
me
how's it
all
going?
those years, I know
You haven't missed
it's
very
real
much.
now.
Just the intro, really.
I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world.
For the uninitiated,
What's driven me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
basically, when they talk about an AWE, they're meaning an SCP. basically. It's not quite that, because objects of power are also SCPs. But I like how this phone is in this cell in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's got it suspended in nothing. But that is the direct line to the board, and that's where we need to go next. Now that we're the director of the Federal Bureau of Control.
I know this is all new to you, so don't hesitate to ask me anything you want to know. There are no stupid questions.
I can't remember if there's anything we need to ask her here.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Oh, there's a few things we'll ask her.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't
Okay, thank you. How's
to
it going?
destroy it.
I really enjoyed this game too. I'm playing it in preparation for Alan Wake 2. We'll come back and talk to her later. I don't really want to spend too long looking into this stuff.
I'm sure
I know most of it.
soon.
Also,
Just
look
let
at
me
this.
know.
This is pictures of the directors. Going all the way back to the 60s, I guess. And there's Trench there in the top left, and then that one there has a red flag over it, a red cloth over it, which would be our picture. So it's like we're not fully a director yet. Imagine trying to find the toilet in a place that's always shifting. We found 3 toilets so far, so that's something. Okay, we got some weapon loadouts. We got some weapon mods. We can actually mod our weapon. We have 1 weapon mod slot. So you can actually mod the gun to change it. So we can fit on... we gain energy from head slots. We have no use for energy yet. Or we can get an ammo refund on hit. I think I'll go for the ammo refund on hit for now. We also have a personal mod. We have 1 health recovery. Just get more health from items, sure. Alright, let's move on. There's nothing there I think we need to find out from it. Right? We'll pick it up in context as we go, I think. Could an object of power... Yes, an object of power could take any form. Wait until you see some of them. There's some really clever design in this game. Right, where are we going? Enter the communication department to find the hotline. That's the sector elevator. We don't want to leave the sector. Do we want to go up here? Executive Affairs Director's Office. We're looking for Communications Department. We're already lost. What's down here? This is just a security sector. Is there anything in here? Oh, we don't have clearance level 3. We can't open this door. Oh, what is this? This is an object of power. Can't get in here yet. But that is an OOP. I think that might be related to the DLC, actually. We're definitely in here too early. But that is an object of power, and it's in a containment area. We can't interact with anything in here right now. Or remember, we'll keep this in mind for later. What does that say? Please wait here. I'm trying to work out where we need to go right now. Sector elevator. I don't think we need to go to the sector elevator. Here we go. Here's a sign. Cafeteria. Here we go. We need to go this way. Nostalgia department, communications department, dead letters. Yes, Notorious. They could indeed be any of those things.
There it is again. A welcome message.
Maybe even a ring. So lockdown. This is what the lockdown looks like. They've sealed various doors. We still don't have enough security clearance to go into that door. But we can go in here. Oh dear. Oh, there's his guys in the next room. So we got a fight coming up. Oh, they're already shooting at us. Okay, I want to quickly grab this before we move on. We just picked up a health boost mod, which I want to switch to for plus 50% health. And we got a new collectible. We got Portrait of Dr. Zariah Trench. Okay, I think we already had that. And we got some correspondence. Travel costs. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out, Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A+ Lodge. Accommodation $831.29. Meals 714, gasoline 295, minibar 313. I do wonder if a motel called Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state, but hey, I guess I'm not paid to think right. And for the record, I again request that you give us a budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Riley and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. See you in the road. Agent Hines. The boys in research said performing rituals may help identify any places of power. Drinking the little whiskeys is my research room. The fact you can walk through any door in a lockdown is a failed lockdown. That's yep, you're not wrong there. There is an agent here with a... Oh, where did he go? Did I kill him? Oh, I must have killed him without realizing it. That's spoopy. We're not going down there just yet. I love the effects work in this game. They really wanted to go for that Matrix style, like everything gets damaged by bullets in a gunfight. I also really like the way she one-hand shoots things. The Hiss resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the facility, or destroy the Hiss entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other non-connected sources of Hiss resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very active building walls to prevent a movement tell us about the Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? It really feels that they have no idea what they've been invaded by. More, so we found a bathroom. Huh, you grabbing that third. Here's the communications department, but that's locked down. There is a door over here, though. We can go into dead letters. I hate the whispering in your ears is difficult to get used to. Now we're in dead letters. There's a control point up there, so that's our destination. Signs of green. Oh, we're being attacked. Grab these crafting materials. Oh, okay, he's got a barrier, so we can't actually kill him until we deal with the residents in the area. So we need to get the other guards first. Has that dropped his barrier yet? No, he still has his barrier. Okay. It does have a fear vibe to it too, yeah. These guys are pretty terrible, honestly. Has that dropped the barrier? No, he still has his barrier. Can I hurt it at all? No. Okay. So someone is still powering his barrier. We're going to go over the wall here. Do we have to take care of the floaties? No, the floaties are immortal. How do I break his barrier? We're going to find the Hiss resonance that's causing it. Not in here. Oh, there's something there. Okay, let's check that out. What is this? It's a file. Not what we're looking for. Dead letter approval. Dear Director Trench, I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams could use to search for any connections or related topics found among letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve those windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. It's just more just chanting. Yeah, I guess it is chanting more than whispering TRM. The list comes from a variety of places and times gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranatural events, but even the erroneous ones allow us an insight into how an unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connection to AWEs and other altered materials. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into the demanded letters. I guess all objects of power are items with mimetic power, like the rubber duck and jukebox. Objects will have a collective presence, the collective unconscious. That's, you're very close to the, yes, it's very similar to that. The more it is, oh no, this is a dead end. The more it's in the public conscious, the more powerful the object is. I don't know how to drop this guy's shield right now. I thought I had to destroy something. What's this over here? Is this just another file? It is just another file. Okay. I need to stop getting shot and I need to work out how to get this guy dead. I definitely can't break his barrier yet. Oh, I can. Okay. I just need to shoot him a lot. I was looking for something a little bit more complicated than just shoot man. There you go, he's dead. That was, I made that much more difficult than I needed to. We got another letter there, so we'll just quickly check that out. Correspondence. I just don't want to miss anything. Dead letters. Singing fish. Hey, Der Kinderjäger. I really want to play Space Marine 2. Mr. Governor, I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got a problem and I need to send folks to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit a button. But it's got a devil in it. It flies around at night and sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got to my house because of the fish. You got to come handle it. My wife is really upset. When could you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Barr. He's got a Billy Big Mouth that's got the devil in it. Alright, let's cleanse this control point. I love that effect. It looks so cool. My kind of fish. And look, communications department, right ahead. But first let's check this little office here. Oh, we got a little TV thing.
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
Do you recognize that voice?
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
That's the same actor that plays Alan Wake, which is why he may feel familiar. So he's talking about an object of power that gives you telekinetic powers.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Do I want to go up or do I want to go down? Where am I right now? Upstairs is communications department. So what's down here? This is pneumatics. Whoa. Well, he died. That's a hiss barrier, if I've ever seen one.
An object of power.
Oh, I remember this.
Hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Crouch to take cover behind objects. Reach the object of power to cleanse it. I think I have to cross the room. I think I've gone the wrong way. Because I don't think there's any cover if I run across this way. I could maybe take cover here. It's like being shot at by a flare gun. What are you doing, Alan? We're almost there. This is a very important object of power. We really want to get our hands on it. Now what do I do? I guess I wait for it to finish shooting. Shoots in threes. No? No? Oh yeah, it shoots in threes. Yep. That hurt. The floppy disk nuke can be bound. To gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Ready for some really cool mechanics? This game's awesome. I wish more people knew about it. I have to throw one of these. Launch the alien cube thing into the hole to advance. It's the 8-inch pop floppy of telekinetic power. Why bother shooting people when you can just telekinesis them? I'll grab this health. My telekinesis bar is at the top of the screen there. Awesome. The host noise is burrowing into our astral plane / secret base. You must stop. Mute them, Director. And now we have telekinetic powers. The floppy disk is now bound. The Hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me find this.
And they give us a nice fight to make sure you learn how to use it. Hello. I thought you needed a drink. Can't wait till I get a couple of the other powers that really complement this nicely. I've got a special delivery for you. That was cheesy, I apologize. Oh, hello. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Also, look at the center of the pneumatic system. That's a very cool sight. Alright, let's move on. There's a shelter down here. We're going to quickly check it out. Book Club, Samson. Book Club notes for Penny. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this is alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. But the way characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got annoying real fast. I have a special delivery. It's wrong. No, it was a bag of mail. That's why I said special delivery. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously because they had the coolest tech. And it was, honestly, I don't really know what this has to do with the game. It's a book report about a sci-fi novel. We'll come back to that if we need to. Let's keep moving. Now, one thing I'm aware of is Dead Letters is upstairs. That's the mail room. Do I want to go to Dead Letters first? What's up this way before I go through there? Or is there nothing here and it's all locked down? Okay, it's all locked down. There's just an item. Yeah, pneumatic delivery systems would be pretty cool. There's also a door here that I didn't go through. I think it's just a bathroom, but we should check it out. Yeah, there's nothing in here. Alright, let's continue on. The illusion of choice. The game pretending that we have different directions to go in, but really...
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
That doesn't sound good. Quick correspondence, in case we find something. Willow AWE outcome. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming the family was killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius, using current ecological concerns to make the public much less likely to do something. So another AWE behind us, the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. That doesn't mean we can stop monitoring X, Y, and Z for any off-message opinions, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Yeah, let's keep going. This is a big area that we're in right now. Look at all the pneumatic delivery endpoints. Alright. We all know what's gonna happen. We have to go into the mailroom. Oh, I don't have to...
Locked. Maybe there's a key nearby.
Oh, that's handy. Clearest level 1.
This must open the door.
Oh, and a control point to clear. So we can fast travel here later. That's a big deal. We've now got level 1 access. So we can do a little bit of backtracking if we want to. Access some of those rooms we've passed. But I think we're going to just complete this section first. Pretty sure we get a boss fight in here.
Great.
Yeah, he's flying and he's dodging my stuff. Let's get a bit closer. He took that hit. Oh, jeez, that guy was just hiding there. Where is he? Can't dodge forever, Tomasi. He's got similar powers to me. That's the guy from the Project Bear report. Yeah, it is. He's the head of the communications department. He's not too hard. You just make him dodge and then you shoot him. And he, well, actually he runs away, I think, at this point. He's been hiss-infected and will come back later. Hey, Shinobu Mail, you made it. Look at our main character, Jessie Fadden. Does she look familiar at all?
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
There's a lot of weird stuff you've missed so far, but it's not too hard to get caught up. The building is locked down. There's weird things invading it. We're about to go talk to the board. You'll find that interesting. I've got a feeling there's something over here that we need to check before we go through that door to the hotline chamber. Maybe not. Oh. Yeah, he's still up there. There's some correspondence here. The Butte summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where the Bureau agents discovered a translocative switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity, which had been connected to something disappearance in the area. Agents found no one inside. When searching a closet, an agent pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house some days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident. So that's an object of power that disappeared.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comm.
And that's Tomasi's ID, which will probably be quite useful.
All right,
The hiss got him.
The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but you can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item will show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
I was just looking at this. We've got the executive sector, the research sector, the containment sector, the maintenance sector, and the something sector. The redacted sector.
The hotline can't be far now.
Can you hear the phone ringing? The board want to speak to us. The hotline chamber. I love these titles. Oh, we gotta go around this way. Hotline security log. All visitors must direct in. Trench, trench, custodian. Trench, trench, custodian. Trench, 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 custodian. Trench, custodian. Carol Bishop. Different custodian. Several minutes after the last one. Interesting. Oh, look what's hanging from the wall there. The light switch.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the Black Pyramid.
Red and blue.
Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Welcome to the Ocean View Motel. A singular point in the universe. We'll be here a lot.
Hello? Anyone here?
There's a few things to find in here, I think. But a lot of it's closed off right now. That's room 223, 225, 224. There's a 226. There's a door to the casino. Yeah, the game is gorgeous. Wait till you see combat, Shinobu. And the way there's actual things getting destroyed. That changes what doors open, by the way, when you ring the bell. So now we can get in here. The bell does different things. So this room is exactly the same. Let's check the next room. It's a different door open now. Much less bland back rooms, yes. Oh, this room's got a key in it.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
The key to the room of the Black Pyramid. And that's just the room cycled. But now, there's a room for the janitor there. I'm sure that doesn't mean anything, considering the janitor we met earlier. We can now enter the door with the Black Pyramid. Which just has a light switch in it. And then we'll push it again. And again. And we're here. Time to talk to the board. This is a massive soundproof chamber that we're in right now. The floor carpet is a maze. Here we go. Oh, we got another astral plane challenge from the board. I think this might give us a very important power. I can't remember. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. Can I actually hurt this thing? Ow, it's hurting me. Okay, let's get away. Oh no, I fell off. Man, they really smurfing the aesthetic here. I'm seeing a lot of David Lynch in this. Oh, just wait, Shinobu. This is gonna get weird. Oh no, are you out of points, Nook? Energy chambers are crazy places to be inside of in real life. How do I deal with this thing? I can't remember how to deal with it. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. I obviously can't kill it with telekinesis. Hey, Winterwolf, how's it doing? How are you doing, I should say? Right, it's coming this way. So if I run around this way, I maybe can get past it? Yeah, there we go. We can run past it. Shinobu survived. Did everyone survive? Nook survived. You did have enough points. So we just have to run away from these things. And not attack them like I thought I had to. Ugh. Good work, team. Good work, Space Marining. Wait. So basically, we walked into this building, Shinobu, found a gun, and became the director of the Bureau of Control. Oh, we lost Adam. Rip in peace.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
Never been successful in a heist.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations.
This is the old director.
She knows I don't like relying.
He's like a ghost in the gun, giving us advice.
The person you should fail is yourself.
Because the Bureau has been invaded.
Things change when you become director.
But we're not here for that. We're here to find our brother. Yeah, it does sound like the XCOM guy, doesn't it?
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info.
Speaking of important info, we now have a whole... We've got a case... What case file do we pick up? The hotline case file. Object OOP3. Got interviewed 5 hours. I hope that goes really well, Winterwolf. Good luck with that. Containment procedure. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the board. If used by anyone else other than the director, the object will cause lethal something. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Actually, it's bound to Director Faden. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office placed on the desk. Director Northmer was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including X and Y, but its origin remains unknown. Oh, I can actually filter by unread. That's interesting. But we now have hotline things we can, but they're just the things that the guy shows up and shows us. I think this one might be new. No, it's not. So they're just the cutscenes that we've been getting.
I need to get back to Emily.
I think I just want to
react
fast travel
strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
We have a thing in our head, which could cause problems. This door was not here before. The Butte settlement. According to the testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they had only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearance of the home's owner and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in Butte have been appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the house, located in X and Y. These all access the motel, though how exactly this link operates is unknown, but additional hypothesis center on Butte AWE as something. I think this doorway wasn't here before. Yes, it's a shortcut to the director's office, which wasn't here earlier. And now we're in the director's office. And someone has cleaned up the director. He was lying here, though his blood is still all over the table. What was he working on? An AWE incident report form. Bureau funding. To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Our eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even here. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Alright, let's go talk to Emily. And now we have security level 1. We can go into this door over here that we couldn't go into before. Agent death notification. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son Graham Potts was killed in active duty this last week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died in service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against our enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pet this message will bring. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will return to you with all speed. Very generic. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. Remember to wash your hands. Your hands can spread the world. Let's get to Emily as fast as we can. I think it's this way. Yeah, the boardroom's down this way. So this is the only safe place in the building right now, really. That's why there's a few people hanging around here. I could have fast traveled back through here, but it meant we'd have missed that room. Wait, this isn't the boardroom. The boardroom is here.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it.
Emily, let's talk.
Analysis of Hith Threat, Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past few weeks are not affected by this corruption. The only exception is the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She's able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss, more work to be done. We also uncovered Rangers, the Elevated, and the Demolition Experts, but we're not going to spend too much time on them just now.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
Damn, the lockdown doing its job.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. All that and his can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
Damn right.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
There he is, the janitor. Still working away. Ooh, I'm a ghost. That was funny, T-Ram, because I didn't see that message originally. Oh, this room. I remember this room. Okay, we've got 4 ability points. We can now actually start leveling our character up.
Hi, Jesse.
Nothing I really want to talk to her about right
Thanks,
now.
Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Right, let's head
Just let me know.
to the nearest
Do you
control
hear
point.
that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Answered by obtaining a live specimen.
So now we can level up, and we have 4 skill trees. There's the health tree, which just increases your health all the way down. There's the energy tree, which gives us more energy for doing telekinetics and stuff. There's the melee tree, which increases our melee damage. Melee is already pretty powerful. And then there's the launch tree, which also unlocks the launch explosives tree later on. So that just increases launch damage all the way down. And then there's the launch explosive, launch enemies, launch bigger enemies, launch large objects, and then launch multiple objects. And then if you look down at the bottom, we get other things. And there's also all of these other slots, although some of them should not be telling us what they do, but they do. So I'm going to get launch level 1, because I will be using launch a lot. We've still got 3 ability points. I'm going to get our health up, and I'm going to get our energy up as well. And then we've got one ability point left. We've also launched a new weapon form slot. All right, enjoy your coffee and your shave, and I'm gonna save up for launch damage too.
We don't have the proper facilities.
We can also do astral constructs, which lets us build weapon forms and mods. We can't upgrade. We can't construct the Shatterer yet. We need more materials. We can build some weapon mods, but I don't want to spend the materials because I want to get the Shatterer, which is a different form for our gun. Hey, Scarlet Fox, how you doing?
Maybe
That would be quite cool, actually. There's also board countermeasures, where I can accept these specific missions to gain special bonuses. So, like, kill enemies without dying, sure. Kill guards, sure. Kill enemies using melee, I'll try and remember. Using grip, kill enemies with headshots. I won't be able to do that for quite a while, but we can't pick it up. And I've already got the 3 I can carry. There's also outfits at the moment. We only have the civilian outfit, but we can actually change what we're wearing as the game goes on. We also, I think, can do some changing to our gun now, because we have another weapon form slot that we don't have any weapons to put in there. In terms of weapon mods, okay, we still only have these 2. And in terms of personal mods, more energy, more health, or more health pickup. That's plus 19%. That's a bigger health bonus. We have stuff to sell. These are our missions, and these are our collectibles. Okay, let's head over to the maintenance department.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
Yes, it's the creepy janitor that we're going to deal with in the maintenance sector access corridor.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Or is he a thing from another dimension? The first time I played this game, whenever Jessie referred to you, I thought she was breaking the 4th wall. But it's clear this time that she's not. She's referring to whatever it is that shimmers on the screen whenever she mentions it.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator
did you cry?
appear
It's
that took
creepy.
me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Ahti's something special for sure. Oh, we need clearance level 2 to enter that room, which we don't have. Oh, excuse me. A sip of water. The janitor has an office down here. And this is the NSC control room.
The directorial override is right there.
Those are all
in the control
Marines.
room. How do we get there?
It's like a bit of a fight to get through there. Oh, speaking of a fight. Yeah, we do a lot of damage now. Let me recharge my gun. Okay, the game really went weird there when I tried to do a melee attack. I didn't mean to fly forward like that. Thanks, Lazarus. I really appreciate that. They're not Space Marines, Adam Rigby. Thank you for... yeah, I'm playing through all of the Alan Wake sort of series games right now. And I'm having a lot of fun with it. Addie's nothing special. Addie, just janitor. So yeah, I played through Alan Wake, then I did Alan Wake's American Nightmare, and now we're doing this with the Alan Wake DLC, and then I'm going to play Alan Wake 2 for the first time. So I've played through all these other games before, I haven't played through Alan Wake. I think we can now afford the Shatterer, we can. So now we have a new gun, which is awesome. I don't think it's the best gun, but it's a new gun. So I can equip a new thing for it. We'll put the... Oh, yes, add more projectiles fired to the gun. Now, what's the... I press square to switch guns. So you just press square, and you'll see she, like, flips the gun around into a new form. So we've got the pistol, which we've been using up until now. We now have the Shatterer, which is a shotgun. So at the click of a button, I can switch between shotgun and pistol, which is very cool. There's an ability we don't have yet that I'm really missing. Ooh, 2 for 1. Oh, no, I didn't get the second one. This doesn't like me being too close to it, does it? There's a dude down below. One thing I quite like about this game is being mobile in combat's pretty cool, rather than just kind of hunkering down behind cover. You really like moving around is not punished as long as you're not stupid. I want to get to the next section, so I'm going to just push on. Time for me to turn in. All right, Adam. Thanks for hanging out. I'll catch you tomorrow.
What's down that way?
Jenner's office, but there's something down here. Oh. Just flash red in here. Oh, I don't like this. Ooh, why did that happen? I didn't get a chance to activate that mission. The buttons got weird. Oh well. It's like pinging my keyboard. Whoa! I don't think I've done this before. Oh no, we're dealing with another AWE.
Oh. Place makes me nauseous.
Sorry, another object of power. There it is there.
An object of power? How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
So can I get a new ability? Speaking of Space Race, just downloaded Arcat's Warhammer game. Gonna give it a go after I finish Baldur's Gate. I have it. I haven't really played it yet. I picked it up in the Steam sale because it was on offer. Oh, that's right, we can now evade. I think it's circle to evade, yeah. The horse choo-choo allows you to dash, except I didn't dash properly. Use it to prove escape yourself. So I now have a dash ability, which is almost the ability that I've been missing, but not quite. I think you can also double dash. Yeah, you can. You can also jump dash, so we're like almost able to fly. Oh no, I'm gonna die. No, don't. Yep. Oh, there's a gold man here. Gold enemies are immune to Jesse's attacks. Use control to safely evade their attacks. So we now have the dash.
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
And that got us 2 ability points as well. Which is nice. I don't know why it switched to keyboard commands, but I'll be okay. Running into the light here is some nice DirectX 12 light rays. Oh. I think I was supposed to fall down that hole. There we go. I lost control of the game there, which is weird. Road Trade is a very good game. They're probably leveling up as a bit of a chore. Apparently they're rebalancing all the level up. Like, that's the thing that's happening. I saw there's a big Steam post about it. That's why I was holding out on actually playing it until that change went through. Oh, I forgot about this. This is Nightmare Fuel. I forgot about this. This is a Federal Bureau of Control produced kids show to encourage stuff. To encourage AWE events to occur, I think.
Hey, Meg! What are you drawing? I'm drawing a dog!
I'm drawing the pyramid.
The what?
The pyramid.
What's a pyramid?
The Black Pyramid. It's in the astral plane.
Airplane?
Astral plane. It's big, white, and empty. Or is it? It's a weird, crazy alien dimension. The white goes on forever. You can get lost in all that white and never find your way back home.
I miss my home.
Absolute nightmare fuel. It's so weird. And that's the whole TV show. I can hear Addie singing. The janitor's office is there. No, the janitor's office is here. Is there anything in here before we go through? Yep, loot. This is absolute nightmare fuel, yeah. Now things are going to get paranormal. If I remember correctly. Paranatural, I should say.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Just a small job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yaha. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's
I
why
love
you
Ati.
make a great
He's so weird.
assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä gonna sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten.
Looks like Dracula.
Situation needs to be
He's
fixed
Swedish.
before
Or Finnish.
The plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant.
Direct idiom translation for the win. Really, Lazarus.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation.
It's Finnish. There you go.
The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle.
Ooh.
But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it, and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The
Level
door
2
in the
clearance
back.
gained.
That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Alright. Let's see, Ati. There is a mission here we can grab, I think. Burn the trash.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer. Not
That doesn't make sense considering where we just were. Do I want to go up here? Ah, power plant. Yeah, I want to go this way.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty.
This is about one of the Geonosis aids from Star Wars, but every other noise is an imprintable word. From what I understand, he's directly translating Finnish. So rather than like, he's just directly translating it, so it just doesn't make sense to non-Finnish speakers. It's been very quiet for a long time. But this is a pretty big room if I remember right. Yeah, we're here. Oh, there are actually humans here. This person, I remember being a badass.
Hey, are you new? Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth.
No.
He's in charge here.
Chief Arish, I think I remember being pretty cool. Either pretty cool or pretty not cool. I can't remember which one.
Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
That
NSC?
scream.
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling?
Yeah, because it saved anyone.
No, it came down a few
Good
days
place,
ago,
got it.
before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it
So it sounds like
somewhere else.
Darling knew this was going to happen, doesn't
Still,
it?
at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? That's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
Cool.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
I really like her internal monologue.
Try to stay alive.
Energy conversion's well below the acceptable percentage. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. Close?
Hey Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Atty, just tell him you'll handle it, leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personal interview with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him so you could better deal with his odd habits, but yes, it's still very much classified. Also, I saw your report about the Koi worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what to do, what he saw before we set next steps. Cheers. P.S. If you hadn't noticed, something's up between Trench and Darling. I know this is your strongest suit, but stay the hell out of it. Okay, so
thanks, Frank.
Talking about don't mess around with Atty. Okay. Coolant pumps this way, converters that way. Let's do the coolant pumps first, I guess. Oh, control point. First, let's do the control point. We also have new ability points, so we're going to level up launch to level 2. And I believe I've got enough to unlock launch explosives, so we can throw enemy grenades and rockets back at them, which is really cool. We can also create a new weapon form. Oh, the spin form is now unlocked. We can't use it yet. It's basically a submachine gun. In terms of mods, construct a random weapon mod common, or enable to upgrade higher tier mods. Probably want to just save our source for now. And I don't think there's any new mods we've picked up I want to use. Nothing there. Personal mods. We should deconstruct these, actually. That's 20% health. That's better than what we were using. That's 22%. That's better than what we were using. We can deconstruct that. Launch energy cost minus 9%. That's pretty nice. I'll save that for later. We don't want more health or pick up. Don't need more energy. Don't need more that health. Don't need that health. Don't need that. That's good in this. That's actually got us quite a lot more energy, but still not enough. Okay, let's continue on. Whoops. So let's head to the coolant pumps first. I hear them. I don't see them. Where are they? This is something new. They explode when they die. So throwing things at them helps a lot. That worked. I'm not going to argue with it. Not too bad, as long as we keep them at range. Or use our shotgun. A lot of these guys will be a big problem. They're called the Hiss Charged. But that wasn't too bad. Just a little bit of pressure that we were pretty okay to deal with. Coolant pumps to the left at the furnace chamber. That's the only way to go. And it's very hiss coated in there. Oh. Oh. Mechanic has been taught to us. The charge are going to be a problem, and there's floaty guys in here too. My next Unicorn Overlord stream, that's a good question, Tortoise. It's not going to be on Saturday, this Saturday. I've got a thing on in the morning. Maybe try to do the Saturday after that. We'll get back into it. We definitely had a long enough break, and I want to get the game finished. I'm probably going to be ending this stream soon, but not right now. Maybe the next control point, because it is getting close to midnight. But I'm having a lot of fun, so this one will be ending quite straight away. Okay, we cleanse this control point. Coolant pumps are through there, but the door doesn't seem to have appeared. Or is it about to appear? Oh, it's open. Let's just see what's up in this room here. The furnace chamber. This feels like a new power. That sounds like Atty. What's going on in here? Oh, we're gonna burn the trash.
Trash. Did Atty leave barrels full of hazardous biological material?
He did. Let's burn the trash. Oh, sorry, T-Ram. I need to get your sexy witches. I'm sorry that you've been deprived of them. We'll just launch all of these towards the thing, and then we can just pick them up as we go. I want that down there. This feels perfectly safe. While that recharges, let's grab this. Mail tube complaint. Hey, Bozer, get this. The accounting department still says they haven't received my expense reports. They say the receipts probably got lost in the mail tubes because of a shift or a threshold or some fuckery, and that I don't have originals that can't verify my expenses for reimbursement. This is crap. Why do we have these tubes? They just spit our mail in some other goddamn dimension. Just venting, not a personal complaint. That's funny. The first shoot back is going to be spicy. Is it? Is something going to happen that I'm not aware of? We're going to deal with that really hard fight, is from what I remember. I can't remember what doing the furnace here gets us. Also, how do I get out of here? Here, over here. Let's throw in what we found so far. Although this is concerning. Oh, isn't that mold? Is that a, yeah, that's a bad barrel. Oops. Alright, let's start throwing these in here. I really enjoy the way this game controls. It just feels very nice.
My name is Dr. Pierce.
Seems like they're breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ahti wants, then I'll get it done.
We are his assistant after all. Super Thursday. Super Thursday Thursday stream. No, Super Saturday. Good. I hope the community is, because I'm excited. There's one more bit of trash I need to find. Where's that last container of biological trash? There it is. Whoops. Oh yeah, I think the person. I think this note thinks that this furnace is sentient. By the way. Do I get anything for that? I get some. I get it. Ooh, I get a weapon mod, damage boost. Oops, that's actually really good for the grip. Yeah, plus 50% damage boost. Nice. Oh god, ow! Just burst through a wall. Right, let's keep going. Just a little side mission. Ow, that's not really helping me move fast, is it? That's better. Alright, we now want to go... Let's actually spend our points. We can grab 50% launch damage or launch basic enemies when the health is low. This is a really fun one. We also need to make sure we level our health up. I'm kind of focusing a lot on that. Oh! We're heading into a quarry area, I think. This is pretty cool. No, we're not heading into a quarry area yet. We're just at the bottom of the building.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Because throwing enemies into other enemies is always fun. I need to remember to melee people. I still have that mission. And here are the coolant pumps. I think we need these things. I feel like these are Finnish idioms that I don't understand, but will have Finnish people smiling to hear them. That was a nice headshot. I keep pressing square to reload because it's square to reload in Alan Wake, but of course we don't need to reload our gun. So I've got those energy cubes. We need to find out where we need to plug them in. There will be plug sockets for them, I'm assuming. I can hear the hiss doing their whisper hiss thing. Where do I need to plug these energy cubes in? Oh, there's a thing up here. Clog complaint. The gross blockage down in the water systems is back. Where does it keep coming from? And why does Yat keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like he can understand him. Of course he acts like we can understand him. Guess it's just his brand of crazy. Ow. This one to take damage there. Alright, where am I plugging these in? What am I missing? Let's see what's over here. I'm maybe not plugging them in yet. Oh, there's stuff. Well, this is gross.
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes.
Oh yes, the clog.
You need to deal with them. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. He caught with his hand in the fist.
Who knows what the clog is?
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
I think it's just going to retract itself as we pull through this area. Yeah. This is the clog. We have to deal with the clog now. Okay, apparently I can't hit him from here. Ow. I'm about to die, which is not good. Hopefully I get some health for doing that. That was really unfortunate. Alright, Atronius, have a great one. Thanks for hanging around. And yeah, we'll get some Unicorn Overlord back on the stream ASAP. Like I say, I can't this weekend, but sometime soon, hopefully next weekend. I don't know how to do this without taking damage, actually. I guess let's just pop our head out and pop our head back in. don't think he's spinning anymore. That's a bit easier, isn't it? Just hitting him with the shotgun. Okay, we've got some health back, finally. What's around here? Ooh, treasure. Very important. We need lots of treasure. We want to make ourselves as powerful as possible. Okay, so that's all been dealt with. So now I can get to... Where can I get to now? I'm down in the pipe works. Oh.
We need to hurry.
Okay, I think now that I've done that, I can go back here. Yes, because now I can do this. And that powers the pumps. And there's another one over there. This is 3 I think I need to deal with. But we're going to get attacked in a second, and I'm really low on health. So that is a quite big concern. Here they come. There's a lot of them. We're gonna have to do a lot of movement here. Get away from him. Bit slow on my dodge there. Where's the last pump? I think it's up above me. That's the pump I just did. It's gotta be it. I see it, it's there. Okay, we got it, we got it, we got it. Grab, nope. Grab this. Slam it in there.
Nothing more satisfying than
Hey mate, do you like generators? For me, let's move. Don't like those things. I just feel under pressure from them every time they come for me. You know, I need to kill people with melee attacks. So let's try and do that. And I think we can get out of here now. Shatter projectile choke. Ooh, I think that's a pretty good one. No, there must be somebody left in here for me to kill. That door, there he is. Is that it? Nope, there's still someone else. Where are you? Got him. I think that's everybody. Nope, someone else is shooting at me from down here. I guess I'll just farm kills off them. Right, that's finally everybody. Thank goodness. Cool. I did that. I think I got a shotgun choke. Projectile spread minus 11%. That is actually a really nice upgrade for the shotgun. They get a much tighter shot. No, there are still people here. Or have I missed something? Oops. About the energy. Maintenance NSC energy converters. What am I missing? That sounds like enemies. The pumps are done. Have I missed something else? I don't think there's anything in the pipe works. Ah! We've got to take care of Trooper second class combat. That's what the problem is. I need something to grab. He's got a minigun. He's really tough. We need to get around him. I can't take him on from the front. got him. Okay, he was a pretty tough dude. He was an actual heavy in a bomb suit. Can I finally leave this room now? Thanks, Lazarus, by the way. I've got AC6 coming. Ooh, nice. What a game. Have so much fun with that. I had such a blast with it, Baghdad Bill. Honestly, one of my top games of ever. Especially if you take the time to get through all the playthroughs. I had so much fun with it. Am I showing throwing battery boxes at people? I'll throw whatever I need and I'll throw them T-Ram. If they need a battery box thrown at them, I'll throw a battery box at them. Alright, so I think that's everything I needed to do down there. Now I need to get up to the... I'm really worried I've missed something, but I feel like I've done everything down there. Yeah, the gun looks awesome when it transforms. I love the way she just kind of flips it as well. I feel like I'm doing something wrong. I feel like I've missed something in here. Because there's this room over here with the question marks. But I don't think I can open that door. Let's just give it one quick check before I give up. No, I can't open this door. Okay. I just feel like... Oh, look at all the mold up there. The mold's going to come up later, but there's a little preview of it. I also like how the crosshair changes, so you don't need to check what gun you've got. It really helps with the minimal UI, which is a big part of making the game feel really fun. Alright. So what we're going to do from here, so to get back into the building, we can use this control point to fast travel. So, board countermeasures. Oh, that's right, I can collect my reward, which is a random weapon mod. I got an ammo refund, okay. Yay. We can now take out Hiss Rangers, why not? We can fast travel, and we can fast travel back to the power plant. Here. And that's probably where we're going to leave it for today. Oh, sounds like the guards are in a fight. Sounds like we're in a fight. Try to keep our guards alive, shall we? So many hits, wow. This is a big attack. Just kind of grabbed his grenade and threw it back to him, which was very cool. There's an actual agent. I should probably get down there. This is a crazy fun little fight. Another agent. My goal there was to try and keep all of the security people alive, and I think I managed it. Alright, and as I was saying, this is where I'm going to end it for tonight. A little bit over time, but unfortunately, as always... Oh, thank you for subscribing, Tuna Toast, by the way. It was an hour ago and I missed it, but thank you for subscribing. I hope you've all enjoyed Control so far. It's definitely interesting. It's going to get way more power-natural and weird in the next video. But you can already see that this is weird. There's the lore story behind what is inside this furnace is its own... This is an SCP, this thing. It is a weird situation. But anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. I'm going to head to bed. Thank you all so much for being here and watching. I really appreciate it. Even if you're just lurking and hanging out, it's great to have you around. And I've really enjoyed people's inputs and their interest in the game. I hope you all have a great morning, noon, night, etc. like I always say. and I will see you all in the next video. I'm going to try and get some stuff out tomorrow, so we've got some Xenonauts. We haven't had Xenonauts in a while, and I'm sorry about that. But I will catch you later. Baghdad Bill, I hope when Armored Core 6 comes, you have a great time with it, because it's an awesome game. Don't get too frustrated at the first couple of bosses. Keep pushing through. And I'll see you later. Have a great one. Ciao for now. Bye.